¿Qué más?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Buenas tardes, daremos inicio. Bienvenidos y gracias por acompañarnos. Mi nombre es Cristian Parreño, profesor de Historia y Teoría del Colegio de Arquitectura y Diseño Interior de esta universidad. Center for Architecture. Como la conferencia inaugural de lo que espero sea una serie de conversaciones, queremos abrir un espacio en el que las complejidades darán forma a los estudios de este centro. Asimismo, contamos con el apoyo de un consejo asesor compuesto por reconocidos académicos. Ian Borden, del Bartlett School of Architecture, University College London; Florencio Comte, de la Universidad Católica Santiago de Guayaquil; Inés del Pino, de la Pontificia University of Technology; Ana Esteban Alluenda, de la Universidad Politécnica de Madrid; y Mary Lending, de la Oslo School of Architecture and Design. Su generoso acompañamiento. The Psychologizing of Modernity, published in 2000, is of particular relevance to me and my work. It helped me realize
it was very clear to me already then that he was going to leave his impact somewhere. We didn't know where yet that was going to be, but incredibly bright, energetic young scholar at the time, and I'm glad that we were able to connect now today here in Quito. It was my first trip to Ecuador. We know they're ubiquitous in buildings. We don't really think of corridors as something that would have a history or that would provoke any kind of conversation about our sort of modern architecture or about modernity in general. But that's not true, as you will see. I want to show you two buildings today. That's a little strange. And then if you ask, you got to go to the bathroom, you go to the bathroom is right there, right by the entrance portico. So you have the portico, you've got your great columns, and there's a little window right there, and you can hear somebody pissing. So it's like really pretty casual in a way, right? You got the box, you got your frame, and then you fill it with stuff. Right? And for a long time, you know, it is called sort of Baroque architectural planning. Well, that's sort of interesting. Why would the Spanish ambassador have a corregidora in his building? Well, the Spanish Empire was a very peculiar empire. It had holdings in the Americas, as we know, but it had holdings all over Europe in funny places. And one of its geniuses was connecting those places by information. Sort of like if you have knowledge, you need to know where the boundaries are. You need to know some palace or something like that. There were couriers, runners, or French would call them musketeers. And so I'm just showing you from the film, The Musketeers. So these were men who basically had the dangerous job, sometimes of going behind enemy lines or going through enemy territory with battle plans or with money or so forth like that. This corridor. So this corridor zigzags all the way through the city, and it goes from the Uffizi, which is the offices, and it goes all the way to the palace here, so that the Medicis could go from the house to this without ever going outside, right? There's an indoor relationship. So you could sort of sneak in and out and be invisible.
Where did the idea to start looking these corridors started? Yeah.
You could give us something in history about the infinite corridor. And so I said, well, not a problem. Okay, I'll do it. So now every now and then the president's office, someone says, no, tell me something about the corridor. We say, oh, go to Mark. So it started completely accidentally. I had absolutely no interest in
all of these things, that thinking like the corridor could be a public space, like a common space when you go through this transition. Do you think that right now it's like a must in like, I think in the...
Of a building possessing a fantastic public space anymore. Modernity has sort of erased that. And it's sort of a little sad that we don't have that. And I think we've sort of drifted toward, but clearly we can sort of think about it in terms of time, right? As new ideas of time within running through a building as opposed to walking. And that is something that I also find incredible. You can't run anywhere. I don't know if that helps, but it's a good question. Hi. It feels like you might want to run, you know, even though you might not, you know, as opposed to the andito or the beautiful walking. I mean, the 19th century things were clearly not meant to be runners anymore. These were pure grass and warriors running, you know. But it's still that memory of that. We're still there. Helping a little bit? Okay.
Perhaps a final question?